Hey, what's up, everybody? Back with another Blu-ray haul update. Got a lot of movies to go through, so enough talking. Let's go ahead and hop into it and see what I picked up this go round. First movie I picked up was a movie that I watched a while ago, enjoyed it. I think I've seen it a couple of times on TV, and I was like, damn, I really need to pick that up if I can catch it on sale. So caught it on sale and picked it up. That would be Talk to Me. This is based on a true story. Well, inspired by a true story, because anytime they say based or inspired in Hollywood, they take some liberties with it, but this still was a very good movie. I think Don Cheadle and Chiwetel Ejiofor did good jobs in this, even Taraji P. Henson. I think everybody in this damn movie did a good job. So if you have never seen this movie, check it out. Talk to Me. Very good film. Next movie is something I had seen around a couple of times. I think I saw it on streaming services and I never picked it up or watched it, at least on streaming services, but I saw it for a decent price. It was really, really cheap, and I read the review for it and they said it was pretty good, so I went ahead and picked it up, and that would be The Tall Man, starring Jessica Biel. So hopefully this delivers on thrillers or suspense or what the movie is trying to actually pull off. But I didn't hear anything bad about this, so I picked it up. The Tall Man. Next thing I picked up was a movie that I almost bought when it originally came out. I didn't. Waited for a while, and of course, saw it for a good low price, and then decided to pick it up. And I didn't hear anything bad about this movie, so hopefully it ends up being good. And that would be Incarnate, unrated, with Aaron Eckhart in it. So, basically possession, battling evil, the standard. Hopefully this turns out to be really good, so pick that up. Next thing I picked up was a movie that I had my eye on for a while. I think I saw it like maybe once or twice before, like a long time ago. And I said, oh, you got a Blu-ray. I'll snatch that if I get a chance. So ended up picking up Heroes 2. Now for some reason the package seems a little open already at the top. So let's check if the damn disc is actually in here. Well, the disc, yeah, it is. So thank God for that. So, Heroes 2. I love my martial arts movies, so what can I say? Next thing I picked up was a 2-pack movie pack, and I think I got this from Hamilton Books. Yeah, HamiltonBooks.com. Check them out. They usually have some very, very good deals. And that is Midnight Movie and Killer Movie. Now, Killer Movie, I saw this a while ago. Actually enjoyed it. Midnight Movie, I have not seen. I remember seeing this on Blu-ray back in the day, but I never picked it up. But I like this, and this is going to be new for me, so we'll see how that turns out. So, Midnight Movie and Killer Movie. Killer Movie has more of that documentary style of somebody trying to shoot like a TV show, and there's a killer running around. I enjoyed that. Ended up picking up the Exorcist The Heretic. I was gonna try to get that collector's edition special edition one they had, but this one was cheaper. Plus, I heard like some shady stuff about this particular release of this one compared to the collector's edition that was released. But I just want to actually just see the movie just to check it out, and it didn't cost that much, so I picked it up. So check out the Exorcist The Heretic. Been hearing polarizing things about this, but it's a movie. I'm willing to check it out, so pick that up. Next thing I picked up was a movie that a lot of people didn't like, I guess, because they went into it taking it too seriously. I just went into it to see me some popcorn fun, and I actually got that out of it, and I thought some of the scenes in it were actually funny as hell. And that would be Yoga Hosers, part of Kevin Smith's Great Northern trilogy. Like if you've seen, what was it, Mr. Tusk? I really enjoyed that movie. A lot of people hated that movie, but I actually enjoyed that movie. And I actually enjoyed this too, especially because you have Johnny Depp's character from Mr. Tusk pops up in this, and it is hilarious as hell. And I found that very entertaining, so I picked up Yoga Hosers. Next movie I picked up was a movie that was on my radar, but I kept saying, damn, I'll get it. So, finally went ahead and pulled the damn trigger. Picked up Summer of '84. A lot of people like this one. Hopefully I will too. It had that throwback feel and that little bit of a thriller situation going on. So hopefully I end up liking this one. The cover is dope on there. Next thing I picked up was something I saw at the store, and I said, I'll take a chance on this. It looks like it might be interesting to see. And they had my boy Robert Patrick in it, so I said, why not? And that would be Tone Deaf. Written and directed by Richard Bates Jr. It's a nice little slip on there too. Next thing I picked up was a movie I saw the trailer for. And I was like, maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll check it out. It looks like good little goofy horror fun. And I was like, that's right up my alley. And that ended up being Satanic Panic. They just say Panic on this one, but I think the full title of the movie is Satanic Panic or something like that. And I watched the trailer for it. I said, I'll check it out. It seems like it's going to be a little bit of murder, a little bit of humor. People running around trying to sacrifice folks, but what can I say? So, pick that up. Another nice slip. Next thing I picked up was a mini-series that I watched back in the day when I was a youngin'. I used to watch when it used to still come on Sci-Fi Channel after the 90s, like in the early 2000s. I always enjoyed it. Was surprised when I went to a store and they actually had it on the shelf. I was like, damn, I gots to get that. So I picked up Stephen King's The Stand. I'm gonna have to make some time on one of these evenings just to pop this in, like maybe like in late afternoon, and try to burn through it and watch the whole thing. Or watch it in a couple of days so I actually enjoy it. Always enjoyed The Stand. A very good adaptation of Stephen King. I think they're supposed to be doing a new one of that too, so next thing is something that I picked up after Black Friday was over. Because personally, I do not like fighting and going through crowds just to get deals on movies. It's too much trouble. Order it online, send somebody else, or just wait after and just go through the picking. So, ended up picking up The Meg. Wanted to get this a while ago. I wanted to get it when they had the 4K steelbook for it, but I didn't. Said I'll wait. So, I waited. Price was low enough, picked it up, The Meg. Another one I picked up during the after Black Friday slaughter, when it was less people fighting over stuff in stores, still had stuff piled up and waiting, was The House with the Clocks in Its Walls. This one should surprise me because I have not seen this one. Didn't hear anything bad about it, so we'll see if Jack Black can pull off some entertainment in this particular release. Then I also picked up Red 1 and 2 because I think I might have the first Red on Blu-ray. I don't know if I got the second one. I got to check, but I don't think I have the second one. But this was the 4K release one that only literally comes with just the 4Ks, not the Blu-rays included. They have a different one that comes with the 4Ks and the Blu-rays, but for this price, I ain't finna cry about no damn Blu-rays. So picked up Red 1 and 2 in 4K. And I finally picked up one movie I heard a lot of people talking trash about, but since it was dirt cheap, and I didn't see it yet, I went ahead and picked up Pet Sematary. Remember I did a trailer reaction for this, but never made it to the movies to go check it out, so got it for cheap. Hopefully I find some enjoyment in it. Pet Sematary, the new Pet Sematary. Also ended up picking up Rambo. I ended up picking up all the Rambos in 4K. Well, I have all the Rambos in 4K now, so might as well make it clear. Then I picked up the, Rambo Last Blood. I got that in 4K too, so that finishes off my Rambo collection at least. And another just 4K, no Blu-ray pickup that I did was for Expendables 1, 2, and 3. That price was right, so your boy bit. Stepping the 4K game up, but I'm not too sure about the transfers on these, so we shall see. But I didn't pay too much for it, so I won't cry too much about that if the transfers don't end up being that good. Next thing I picked up was a horror movie that I've heard wonderful things about, but I literally have never watched it. I wanted to wait till I get an opportunity to get like a special version of it or find it for a good price. And I finally got it, and it happens to be in 4K also, and it comes with Blu-ray and a gang of special features. So I picked up Suspiria. Of course, you know they just remade Suspiria not too long ago, but from what I've heard, this 4K release of this particular film is very clean, and that's pretty amazing, being that it's coming from a smaller movie company, which is a Synapse Film. So looking forward to checking out Suspiria finally. Yes, I've never seen Suspiria. I kept putting it off, so I said, I finally bit the bullet on this. And I did not pay as much as most people have probably paid for this. I got this for cheaper than I thought I was going to get it, so I'm very happy about that. At least I didn't pay the high price for this, and I heard it's well worth the money, even if I did end up biting that bullet on that money. But I didn't this go around, so hopefully I enjoy this. Suspiria. The next, I'm going to just do these all together. Now, these three I picked up because, well, Best Buy had them on sale, and I think Amazon might have had them, but I got them from Best Buy because they were $10 a piece. And I was like, damn, I got to get these because I don't have them in 4K, of course, and that would be the Batman Christopher Nolan trilogy, which is Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. Now, these two were easy to get. This one, I had to do some finagling, but I finally ended up getting that one from Best Buy. So, the Batman movies on 4K. Well, Christopher Nolan ones at least. And of course, like I said before, got those Rambos on 4K, so picked up Rambo First Blood. I was kind of hesitating on this one. I was like, oh, should I get the first one? I said, might as well. That price was really good on this, so picked up First Blood. Now, the next movie I picked up was something I wanted to get, but now let's not get mistaken or think anything crazy that, like saying that this is a great piece of cinema, but it is a movie from the 90s that I enjoyed as a child, and I had to pick it up. I saw that they were doing a U.S. release of this, so I was like, damn, I got to get my hands on that. So finally got my hands on it, and that would be Double Dragon. And I think this actually has the first episode of the animated series too. So that should be interesting to see as a special feature. I have not watched this in a long time. I remember they used to rerun this on TV all the damn time. But Double Dragon. Finally got that. Next thing I picked up was something that I caught on sale. And that would be Battles Without Honor and Humanity. It's a whole movie series, but this is the first film in it, I believe. Picked this up because the price was right, and I was curious about the series overall, so might as well start at the beginning. So picked up Battles Without Honor and Humanity, the first film. So there you have it, an Arrow release. And now back to more Batman. More 4K Batman, at least. So I picked up, of course, the first Batman with well, what year was this? Batman 88, 89. So picked this up with Jack Nicholson and, of course, Michael Keaton playing Batman. Good film. Can't wait to see what that looks like in 4K. And I also picked up Batman Returns. I didn't pick up the other Batman movies because I'm not really in a rush to get them. Plus, you got to budget correctly. So some things you can't get when you want to get them, so you just got to wait. The next thing I picked up was something I was kind of hesitating on going for, being that I enjoyed the overall series, but that last stretch kind of made me just scratch my head a little bit too much, but it is what it is. But I picked up the last season of Game of Thrones in 4K. So I want to actually check this out and see if the 4K is actually any good on this release. And I was going to go for the standard release, but I said I might as well go out with a bang since it is over with. And picked up the little 4K steelbook that comes with a little magnet that attaches to the front. So we'll see. Game of Thrones Season 8 steelbook 4K. This next movie is something that I picked up because I really enjoyed it. Somebody introduced it to me and said, hey man, check this movie out. When it, like around the time it first came out, I watched it. I thought it was pure entertainment. I watched it a couple of times after I first saw it. And I was like, damn, this is hilarious. And it was good to me, at least. So this was a B-movie goodness at its best to me. And they did a new transfer and release of it because the old release of it is OPP and the picture quality on it isn't that good anyway. But picked up Machine Girl Jack, the Definitive Decade 1 Deluxe Edition. That's a long title, but it is what it is. Picked this up because I don't have any more copies of this. I think I had it on DVD, but I don't know what the hell happened to my DVD. So, got Machine Girl Jack, the new Blu-ray release that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. I got this from off of a website for like, I think it was like $19.99 or something like that. Other places had the price jacked up pretty high, so I was like, So, picked up Machine Girl. Crack that open and get back into that. Next movie I picked up was a movie I actually wanted to see. So, I picked it up. That would be Ready or Not. I like the concept of this movie. A family trying to sacrifice a new bride to keep, I guess, the tradition of whatever they sacrifice for, to keep the family wealthy or whatever, and she's fighting back. So this should be interesting. Love the trailer for this one. So Ready or Not. Now, I picked up another MVD release, and of course this is a classic to me because I enjoyed watching this movie back in the day. And of course that would be Lionheart with Van Damme. I love that last damn scene when he's fighting at the end and his trainer's like, Lionheart! That's the best part of this whole damn movie. So, looking forward to checking this out after not seeing this for a while. Throwback Van Damme. Next thing I picked up was something I've been very interested in seeing because of the trailer for it and the concept of what's going on in it. Plus, I want to see it in that clean 4K. So, I picked up Ad Astra. Of course, starring Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones and a couple of other people. I think Ruth Negga is in this too. There's a couple of folk in this. And Donald Sutherland. Damn. So, yeah. Looking forward to checking out this little space adventure. See what we get out of that entertainment was. Next thing I picked up was a movie I wanted to get a long time ago from Arrow, but that damn price was killing me. I was like, oh, I gotta wait till I catch this on sale. And I mistakenly came across this and saw it for a low price and said, damn, I can't believe they're actually selling it for that low. So I took advantage of that deal, and that would be JDs Revenge. I think this stars Louis Gossett Jr. and Glenn, what's the guy from, Glenn Turman, who played the Colonel on A Different World, and he played in a lot of stuff. So, I want to check this out. This is a horror movie about a guy who gets possessed by an old school gangster. So, JD's Revenge. I've been trying to get this for so damn long, and I was so glad I got this for the price I actually got it for. That was a hell of a damn deal. So, JD's Revenge. The next couple of movies are movies I picked up from a sale that was going on with a particular video retailer, and that would be Vinegar Syndrome. So, I picked up Raw Force. And the slip on this is really nice. That's the one good thing, at least, about ordering Vinegar Syndromes if you releases. If you get them before they sell out of the slips, or if you get them from retailers that specifically distribute some of their stuff with the slips, you can get some nice slips on these. And that slip for Raw Force is very nice. So, picked up Raw Force. Next movie I picked up was a movie that had that slot feel to it, but kind of controversial, so I said, hey, it's on sale, might as well. So I picked up Good Luck, Miss Wickoff. Supposed to be some very controversial stuff about this movie. I watched the trailer for it, so we'll see how controversial it is. Because I think they shot this, in the 70s, and it's supposed to be based on characters living, during the 50s, in 1954 Kansas, so we'll see what we get out of this one. Went ahead and picked that up. Next thing I picked up was a movie I did not own. I own other movies that have been made by this particular person, but you know, had to go ahead and get it finally. And that would be the Human Tornado. Of course, starring Rudy Ray Moore as a Dolomite. Wish he would have played that Dolomite character in more movies, but it is what it is. You gotta take what you can get when you can get it. And I also picked up Disco Godfather. Now, Disco Godfather I have never seen. This one might be a surprise to me. We shall see. I have never ever seen Disco Godfather, so we'll see if I end up liking that one. And the next thing I picked up was, well, there's gonna be a lot of anime, so hold tight on this one at least. First thing I picked up in the anime run was Castlevania Season 2. Love this series, so of course when it came out on Blu-ray, I was picking up. That was automatic. Also picked up Cobra, the Space Adventure, the movie. Picked this one up a little while ago, and this is the first 4K release, I believe, from Discotech Media. And the HDR on this is bright and colorful as hell. Only thing I wish is that I wish they would have included the Blu-ray with this. They have a special feature where they show you the difference between the standard and the 4K HDR release. I wish they would have released the Blu-ray with this. So I picked it up to support the cause. So maybe we'll get more 4K releases from Discotech Media in the future. Pick that up. Next thing I picked up was a reimagining of an old anime and manga. And I said, hey, I'll check it out. And that would be Megalobox, the limited edition version. So pick this up. So hopefully we get to see some good boxing and fighting in this anime. Because from what I've seen so far, the animation in this is very, very nice. So picked up Megalobox. Next thing I picked up was another collector's edition. I heard a little bit about this series. I know it's not fully complete because of things that happen in the background with the creator and I think the company, but I think they're supposed to continue the manga and hopefully the animation. So I said, I'll check it out. And I ended up picking up Gangster. So this is the one that comes with all the little extra goodies with it. So pick that up. Should be a good series. The next two things I picked up is a series that I have always liked. From the first time I saw it, I was like, damn, I like this. And that would be the Mobile Fighter G Gundam series. Very different from most of the Gundam series because this one deals with, I guess, pilots fighting in arenas on different planets on Earth. And I used to watch this on Toonami back in the day. Always loved this. I need to get a Gundam Wing, but I gotta wait till my finances can afford that at least. And the next thing I picked up is a, this one is old. I always said, oh, I need to watch this, but I never got around to watching it. But I finally ended up picking it up. Better late than never, right? And that is Royal Space Force, The Wings of Hana. This is an anime classic, and I have literally never seen this. Never have seen this particular release, but now I will. So, picked up Royal Space Force. I'm pretty sure I slaughtered the end of that by saying, what I said, The Wings of Hananamis. Close enough. But finally picked that up. Next thing I picked up was something I was debating on because, hey, I just got the 4K release of it, so I might as well continue down this wild space adventure path and pick up some more of it. And ended up picking up the Cobra, the Animation Complete Collection, which has the TV series, the Psycho Gun, the Drive on 3 discs, 13 episodes, 6 OVAs. So pick this up. And this is Japanese with English subtitles, in case anybody's wondering. So picked up Cobra, the animation. Next thing I picked up was I think it's supposed to be a film series, and they packaged it together. And I said, I'll check it out because I like the concept, at least, of what they're trying to do with it. And I picked up Broken Blade. Finally added that to the collection. I was looking at this one year or two ago, and I was like, I want to check that out, so picked that up, Broken Blade. Next thing I picked up was a series that I truly enjoyed. I wish I'd have got it when it first got released on Blu-ray, but I didn't. But finally got it and ended up getting the steelbook version of it, and that would be Big O. Used to love watching this on Toonami back in the day. And this thing is heavy. This steelbook and the little art book or whatever that comes with it, and this collector's edition steelbook version, this thing has some weight on it. It is heavy, so finally picked up Big O. Next thing I picked up was something I should have got a while ago, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. I was like, I'll wait. Kept waiting. Said eventually I'll pick it up, and I did. And ended up picking up the damn collector's edition of it. And that would be, of course, High School of the Dead. That's everything it comes with. That's the packaging. And the good thing about this one is also comes with that OVA, what is it, Drifters of the Dead or whatever it is. Yeah, Drifters of the Dead, the OVA. So comes with that and the series. So a lot of extras with that. I might have to do an unboxing for a lot of this stuff I ended up getting, because it is a lot of collector's editions. Next thing I picked up is another anime. And of course, it's another collector's edition. I went wild with the collector's editions this go around. And I ended up picking up Parasite The Maximum. So this is the, first 12 episodes of the series. Special edition comes with some extra swag, and it comes with the Blu-ray and the DVD. Front, back side. So, Parasite. And of course, the second part of the series, limited edition also. Parasite The Maximum Limited Edition 2. Of course, this comes with some more stuff, and it comes with the manga too. So went ahead and added that to the collection. Not too shabby. It's a lot of stuff, especially the price since it was on sale. That was a good deal. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and add that to the collection also. Oh, bear with me a little bit longer, people. We still got some more stuff to go through. And the next couple of things I picked up were anime that I had never saw. Did some research on some of them. They said they were pretty good, so I said I'll check it out. The first one that I picked up was the Book of Bantaro. I saw the concept and the trailer for this one. I said, damn, that's an interesting concept, so that should make for a good storyline at least. With some battling using magic and books, so pick this up. The Book of Bantaro. Next thing I picked this up because, well, it helped me get free shipping. It was $8.99 and it pushed me into the free shipping zone, so I said, why not? And from what I've been told, it's supposed to be one of those, ecchi animes with like robot battling and girls and all that stuff. And then I looked at the cover and I said, yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. So pick this up. Die Shogun, Great Revolution. Saw the trailer for it too, so that cover was like, what the hell? I thought it was almost was something else, but it's not. So picked it up, helped me get that free shipping. So hopefully I actually end up enjoying this one. So anime, what can I say? The next thing I picked up was Unlimited Psychic Squad. Watched the trailer. This one came out a little while ago. The price on it was right. And from what I saw from the animation and some of the storyline, I was like, I'll probably enjoy this one. So I picked up Unlimited Psychic Squad. Now, the next thing I picked up was Ushio Toro, the complete TV series. I kept going back and forth between trying to get the standard release and the collector's edition. I said, let me just get the standard edition. Collector's edition came with a lot of stuff. The thing looked tight, but I was like, let me just get the regular one. Heard this was a very good series, and the one good thing I wanted to make sure about this was that it was actually a complete TV series, and it actually is. So pop this in and enjoy this Ushio and Toro, the complete series. The next thing I picked up was a movie. I heard some good things, heard some bad things, but with certain films and budgets, you gotta expect certain things out of it. You can't hope for the moon in certain films as long as they give you that what you're actually looking for, at least. In this one, I'm expecting some horror and some slashing, and hopefully I get it. So I picked up Trick. This has Omar Epps, well, Jamie Kitty in a small part, and Tom Atkins in it. So a little bit of throwback horror action. And I want to check this out. I saw somebody I know post this online, and I trust their opinion on movies, so I said I'll pick this one up. Plus the slip on this one is really, really nice. That's a tight slip, and it wasn't that much, so not too bad of an investment. So picked up Trick. Looking forward to checking that one out. Also picked up Freaks. Saw the trailer for this. I was like, I'm gonna check this out because it's one of those movies where it seems like it's one thing, but the threat ends up being something even crazier. I said that looks worth checking out. So picked up Freaks, and the slip on this is nice too. They did a very good job on this slip. I'm telling you, slip game getting stepped up out here. And the last thing I ended up picking up was a movie that I own the Blu-ray of. They came out with the US release of it, and I heard that I guess the picture and the HDR on it wasn't that good compared to this one. So I picked this one up. This is at least a remastered one with HDR, and that would be Watchmen the Ultimate Cut. This is the UK version. The US release was done by Warner Brothers, and of course the international version was done by Paramount, released through UK, and they remastered this, so should be interesting to check this out with some Dolby Vision burning into my retinas. See how good this one ends up being. But that's everything I picked up, folks. I know this video is longer than most of the Blu-ray haul videos, but hey, I got a lot of stuff this go around. So let me know what you think about what I picked up. Have you seen any of these? What do you think about some of these television series, some of these transfers on these 4Ks, and some of these movies? Let me know in the comment section. But otherwise than that, I will catch you all in the next one. All right, everybody.